Hi everyone, it's Shelly with Cricket Cuteness. Today we're going to be working on a little back to school project. I decided to do a two-page layout, and I found this cute paper at our local scrapbook store. And so it is two-sided, and I just thought it would make a really cute layout. So we're going to be working with this, more so this side, but I did want to use a little bit of this for our title block because I don't know if you can see it, but I liked the little apples on the top. So we're going to try to work with that today. And I wanted to show you the sketch that we're going to use. I hope you can see this. I don't know how clear it is on video, but we'll see. This is a sketch we're going to be using. There is space for 12 photos, or you can use some of those as journaling blocks if you like. So anyway, we're going to try this and see how it works. Okay. The first thing I want to show you is a little tip, and I used this method throughout my layout, not just on the photo mats, but on the outer perimeter of the layout itself, and also just on the letters and all that, many different elements of this layout. I used this tip. The great thing about using a marker as opposed to ink is that you can get into little areas on your letters that you may not be able to with an ink pad or even a cosmetic sponge. So this is just a little tip that you will probably, hopefully, use a lot. Okay, so what I did for the photo mats is I just took my marker and I went about halfway between the scrap piece of paper and the mat itself. So I'm just, as you can see, I'm just getting a little line going around, and what it does is it gives the illusion of having a second mat. So this will save you some paper too when you go to make your layouts. And I chose brown because I thought brown was a very versatile color. It shows up well on the red, and so I just used brown. I don't have a lot of zig writers, but this one I use a lot. I would think that brown and black would be two very versatile colors. This one here is called Chocolate, and it is MS-6600, and I use it, like I said, I use it all the time, so I highly recommend that. Okay, now we'll start on page 1. We're going to do one page at a time because I'm not sure how much you can see with the camera. I think you can probably only see one page even if I put them side by side. So we're going to do it this way. I hope that's okay. I already did the photo mat for the, I should say the title block for the title itself. I already did the block, so I'm going to show you that. And like I said, I did the marker technique all the way around, and this particular font is called Cricket Keystone. I just happen to like this one because it's more of a chunkier block font, and I thought it would go really cute with the school page theme. So that's what I did with that. I cut a little brown strip to go underneath, and all these dimensions are going to be on the blog. I'll put that underneath, but I am just going to, I'll tell you right now how big these are. The pattern paper itself, the yellow mat, is 4 by 6.5. The red mat is 4 1/4 by 6 3/4. And the brown strip is 3/4 of an inch by 7 3/4, and the letters are 1 1/4. So that's that, and I'm going to use my ATG, and I'm just going to put it on the center of my brown, and then kind of center it onto, I hope you can see this okay, center it towards the middle of my block. And there's a little, sometimes you get these little gooey things coming off from the ATG, but you can just put that aside and throw it away later. This is cut, let me check my notes here, 7 1/4 by 7 1/4 is what this is. So you just cut one brown strip, and again I went around with my marker, and I cut this edge using my EK Success, it's called, I'm trying to think of what it's called. It's called Bumpy Road, I believe, punch. And it is really neat. It gives the notebook paper look. So, wonderful punch. It's very easy to use. I love mine. I use it all the time. In fact, I have several of them. But what you want to do is you want to cut it this way first at 7 inches. And then once you punch it, then you cut it off here. So you cut it off by 6 3/4. Okay, and that goes like this. Okay. And this is my ATG gun. I'm not sure if I told you this. I got this at framingsupplies.com. And the gun itself, I want to say retails for about $40-some, but the refills for it are super duper cheap. In fact, you can get refills, sometimes they do bulk buys on Cricut.com, so you might want to look into that. It's really, really cheap for your refills if you get it through there. And for my letters itself, I like to use, it's called KOKOUYO, I think it's, I don't know how you pronounce that, but I don't know if you can still get it. If you can't, you can always use your Dotto, Hermafix Dotto. That's wonderful too. I like that. So, and if you make a mistake, you can just rub your finger along and erase whatever wherever you made a mistake. So, okay, this is from my community, and I cut it at 5 1/2. And if you do have the gypsy, you can use the high contour feature for the roof, the bell, and the little school sign are all one cut. But if you have the gypsy, you can use the high contour feature. If not, you're going to have to cut this out twice, once in black and once in red. The little door I just made with a scrap piece of paper, and it measures 1 by 1 1/2. So I'll put that on here. I have some grass here too, so I'm going to figure out exactly where I want my grass and then bring it down so it kind of matches. Okay. Alright. I'm going to glue that down. Sometimes you get these little pieces of adhesive too. You can just tuck those under. Okay, now I think I might like to pop up my grass just to give it a little more dimension. So I'm going to use my little top dots. I got these when I was visiting my family in Canada. They're little tiny pop dots, but you get a whole bunch of them for $1, so I was quite excited to find those. I stocked up while I was home. I just never seem to find deals like that here in Georgia, so